Today I created a nasty SVA 545 build, and with it I dropped a crazy MGB, and then we got the Juggernaut on top of us, and we started spawn trapping the enemies. It was so funny. Ladies and gents, I promise you I'm not hacking, and I promise you I do not have a Cronus. This thing literally just has no recoil whatsoever, and you're gonna see that when you use this build. A lot of enemies are probably gonna say you have a Cronus, so use this at your own risk. You might get shadow banned. So that being said, since this thing literally has zero recoil, we are not gonna be running a suppressor. Yes, these suppressors are good, but you can't really eliminate all the recoil off your weapon with a suppressor. They don't really do too much for your gun besides hide you from the radar. Although if you do want to run a suppressor, this build is still going to be great, and so if you do choose to run it, I would rather you run the Shadow Strike suppressor. This one will hide you from the radar, and there's going to be absolutely no cons. Another very good suppressor is going to be the Sonic one. Yes, we are losing a little bit of recoil control, which is a little bit annoying since the muzzle that we are going to be adding, the one I'm using in the main build, is going to have a muzzle that eliminates the recoil. This one's kind of doing the opposite, but you do get damage range and it's going to hide you from the radar. Overall though, I just found myself doing so much better when I add the bulleted brake, which the bulleted brake is going to add a lot of vertical recoil control, and we just get overall stability, making this weapon a complete beam. This is literally one of the lowest recoil guns in the game, and the horizontal, there is going to be a little bit of horizontal, but you guys are going to see in the gameplay, and when you use it for yourself, there's really not that much to where it's really noticeable or a problem for you. Yes, we are losing a little bit of our damage range, but that's okay because we are going to be adding a barrel, which the barrel that we are going to be adding is the Precision. I kind of run this on every SVA 545 build. I was going to try a build without it, which in the future I'll give you guys some more unique builds. It's just the Precision barrel is going to make this gun like the best it can possibly be because it's going to increase that damage range. So the headshot damage is 40. I know I did say 2 shots in the title. I'm saying 2 shot because this thing actually fires 2 shots when you pull the trigger. So if we switch this thing to single fire, it should only fire 1 bullet, but no, this is the AN94 from previous Call of Duties, and when we fire it, it's actually going to fire 2 shots, which is why I just said 2 shot in there. So kind of clickbait, but not really. It's just soft clickbait. And overall though, if you hit those first 2 shots, that's when the weapon's going to feel great. If you miss the first 2 shots, the weapon's not going to kill that quick because those first 2 shots is really what makes it kill quick, and that's why this weapon kind of lacks in some other areas, since it does kill quick if you hit the first shots, if that makes sense. So I'm not trying not to yap too much, but for the effective damage range, it is now going to be 33.9, and our headshot damage is 40, so now we can get a consistent like 4-shot kill up to 33.9 meters. Without that, you're only going to get that consistent kill up to 30.2 meters, making it not that good of a gun. I know it doesn't seem like that big of a difference, but when you are using it, you'll see it's a pretty big difference. If you're like me and so many others, you probably experience mental fog or cloudiness when you're in a clutch situation. Thankfully, Infused Focus solves that problem. Each can consist of 5 clinically researched ingredients proven to help with focus, concentration, and clarity. If you want to start shooting like the pros and start winning games, you're going to need to grab yourself a case and use code Cbass to check out for 20% off. Overall though, there still is a little bit of recoil in the weapon. We don't really need this. You could add the nose stock or the skelly folding, but I was having a great time with the main V6 stock, and I know a lot of you have never ran this stock, but if we take a look at the detailed stats, we're only losing a little bit of the sprint to fire speed and a little bit of sprint speed, but we get so much recoil control, which is why you can kind of run this thing with a suppressor. You don't really need the bulleted brake, but the bulleted brake will make it look like you're actually hacking with it, which is why I love it. And then we also get a lot of recoil gun kick, which is basically the smoothness of your recoil. Overall, this thing is going to have literally 0 recoil and so much damage range. It's going to be a little bit hard to see the enemies, which is why for me, I am going to be adding a optic. I did try to run something else instead of the optic. It's just these iron sights. Let me know in the comments, do you run the SVA 545 without or with a sight? So if we take a look at these iron sights, they are pretty clean, and I was kind of popping off with them, but then like at times it was just really annoying me to where I would do so much better with an optic. One optic you guys need to unlock is the Cronin Intel MSP12. This thing is absolutely incredible. You guys can see it's like a cyborg sight. We have a very clean reticle, and we have a laser, so if you do like to run a laser, you actually can get the benefits of a laser, and you're gonna have the optic in one attachment, which is why I really like this one. But I am running the slate reflector. The slate reflector is just a very clean sight. I do like the MK3 reflector, but the slate reflector, very clean, easy to use, and you know, I was getting so many accusations with this build. Another pretty good optic is the NIDAR model 2023. This one is a sight from Vanguard, but it's super clean in this game, but it's not aesthetically pleasing, so I don't really like it. From here, it's really going to be a personal preference thing. If you want, you can add a underbarrel, which the underbarrel I do recommend is going to be the X10 Phantom 5 hand stop or the hand stop. So if you're on a smaller map, run the hand stop. If you're on a medium or big map, then run the X10 because you're going to get a little bit of recoil control, and and you get a lot of ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, really bringing up some of the mobility that we are losing with the other attachments. I really like to run the hand stop on my build. Another decent attachment is going to be the Chimera underbarrel. This one is going to add a lot of recoil control, but then we lose a little bit of mobility, and with the other attachments on here, we're already mitigating the recoil so much that it doesn't matter that much. Although, if you are running a suppressor, you might want to go ahead and add that Chimera underbarrel so you get more recoil control, and we're not going to be losing any ADS speed with that suppressor, I don't think. And so Chimera is really good if you're running a suppressor. If you are not running a suppressor, I would just run the X10 Phantom hand stop. Although that's not the only thing you guys could run. You could also run the high grain rounds. Another one I like is the frangible for Warzone because it like slows down the enemies. No, it's the hollow point ones. This one's gonna slow down the enemies so they can't really run from you in Warzone. That one's pretty helpful. High velocity is good if you want the gun just to feel more responsive, but I don't really think we need over 1,000 bullet velocity. Overpressured, if you hit the enemies with overpressured, you're probably gonna win the gunfight because it really makes it hard for the enemies to hit you since their screen is shaking like crazy. For shipment, armor piercing's good. A lot of the time on the other maps, I'm not really wallbanging too much to where you don't really need armor piercing. So if I were to run anything on this build, I would probably add the high grain rounds just to increase that damage, giving you now a consistent 4-shot kill up to 39 meters, which is honestly pretty good. I really like to run the high grain rounds. If you are on a small map like me, you probably want to add a magazine, but then at that point you want to take off the barrel. There's a lot of builds for this gun. I'm trying not to confuse you guys too much. I'll give you a clean screenshot of the build I'm rocking, but 45 round mag is super nice. I tried to run the 60 on me, but I was way too slow. I just felt like I had like a Tyrone in me. It was just way too heavy. I could not run around the map. Rear grip, if you are going to add any, usually I would add the demo because it adds a lot of firing, aiming stability, removing all that unpredictable weird recoil, making your recoil very easy to predict, and you get a lot of recoil control. Yes, we are losing aiming out stability, but the firing aiming stability is what's important. The knot though, this one is pretty good because it increases the mobility by a decent amount, so you can kind of play very aggressive with this build, but I'm going to save that for like another time. And so these 4 attachments are going to be the main ones. I guess actually the stock, the barrel, and the muzzle are going to be the main ones. The rest are kind of personal preference. You can go over to the underbarrel, which is what I'm going to be running in the gameplay, then take off the optic and add the 45 round mag. This build right here is absolutely phenomenal. This was actually the first build I was trying to rock, but then it was just really annoying without a sight, so I would rather have everything else than have a sight. And so this is the build I'm rocking in today's double nasty MGB gameplay. Wait, I gotta show you guys the rest of the class. Sorry, I thought it was over right there. I am running a brand new Renetti class. Finally, guys, I got you with the Akimbo Renetti. We got the CN30 suppressor. That just increases damage range and things. Well, no, increases recoil control. A little bit hard to explain. I'm not gonna explain the whole thing. Basically, this is gonna be the meta Akimbo one. So nasty. I got so many kills with it. I love it. Running stim, Semtex, munitions box since we're going for the nuke. If I'm not going for a nuke, I'll go for the DDoS or the portable radar. So the assault gloves, I actually would swap these out with the marks when I was accidentally running these in the gameplay. Assault is good if you're playing very aggressive like on me or using SMGs. Marksman is very good for your ARs, makes it very easy to stay on target at range. Covert sneakers so the enemies don't really hear where I'm at. Although for the Rust gameplay, I wish I ran the Stalker or the Lightweight or even maybe like the climbing boots because I was climbing on top of Rust. We got the Juggernaut. It was so funny. All the enemies were just so mad at me, like crazy comps. And then EOD so I can survive the nade spam. Ghost is pretty nice too. Same with Tac Mask. The other ones I don't really rock. And then we're running the infantry vest so we can tac sprint a little bit longer. With all that said, now let's get into the gameplays. We are gonna get the best nuke you guys have ever seen by not leaving the top of this area. And I should probably take off the optic and add a 45 round mag, but it's only 6v6, so I should be fine without the 45 round mag. But this class with the 45 round mag kind of goes crazy. Oh, yo, I just pounded everyone's ass. Jesus.
What?
Tell yourself you're the best player in the world. Like, for me, I'm literally the best player in the world. I got the best aim. I'm totally better than COD pros, totally. Even though I'm just a content creator, I'm not a pro player. I'm still better. Oh, chat, rank play is going to come out soon. That shit's going to be so fire. Shit, chat, I got the wrong streaks. Why didn't you guys tell me? I have a Juggernaut. Wait, imagine a Juggernaut up here. Oh, fucking drones are flying. Bro, okay, so chat, we have to take all our shots very carefully. I think I'm going to put it on burst fire. That's what we are going to do. East, I literally joined your game, G. Okay, chat, we're going to put it on burst, like single fire, but since this thing fires 2 shots, it actually fires 2 right when we pull the trigger. Shit! Oh, chat, looks like I'm running around. I didn't mean to do that, but it looks like we're running around. Okay, sorry, guys. Literally all that for no reason. Okay, I put it on full auto because I just like to, you know, just hold that full auto. Yo, chat, we got the Juggernaut. Yo, Juggernaut's 15 kills. That's crazy. Sticky. Advanced UAV. And we can advancedly fuck the shit out of these dudes.
Come on, man.
I saw Nicki Minaj on the other team, so that's why I got excited. Like, I was like, I finally can clap some cheeks. Bro just knows. Bro's got that Spidey IQ. That Spidey sense IQ. He's got that mom IQ. Got that mom, I know my son's doing something bad IQ. Oh, not it on.
Huh?
Bro, didn't even mean the dolphin dive and he almost killed me with that. Okay, chat, we only have 9 bullets. 9. Bro, what? The hell was that? Nicki Manage? What? Don't talk shit about my wife. My plastic wife. Oh, why do you reload when there's an enemy in front of you, you panchito, stupid enemy? I'm a stupid operator. Okay, I want to pick up their gun, but I also really like my akimbos. Bro, these enemies are like, you know what? No more pushing today. We don't need to be pushing anything. Okay, chat, we got munitions box. I can get this nuke. Yo, Adamiro. What's up, Adamiro? Okay, chat. I need likes on the stream and I need a W so I can get this nuke. I'm gonna miss all your messages. Sorry, guys, but we're about to get a nuke. Bro. MGB number 1. That was a little too easy. I feel like we need one more. There we go, boys. Gravy eventually. I just don't have the gun leveled up. So, you know, it's whenever I go to level it up. But yeah, we got the MGB. So it's calling the Juggernaut. And then chat, I'm going to go up there with the Juggernaut. But I should have called it in up there. Because now I got to, you know, get this shark BBL ass up here. Wait, can I get spawn trap real quick? I only have a little bit of bullets, so that's why I'm being conservative. I'm trying not to get political in here, guys. Oh, get the fuck off my shit! What are you doing? You leech? Motorboat time! Oh, my man Latin. This game's dedicated to you, man. W Latin if you see this in YouTube video. Yeah, we're going up here, boys. Guys, I think it's a little bit too obvious that there's a Juggernaut trying to get up top. Ah, I can't make the jump. Shit, guys. I don't... Wait, is it possible to get up here? Wait, can I climb ladders? Bro. I can climb ladders! I know, Stove G, I'm a little bit slow. Oh yeah, Gridmaster. That's what I love doing. I like when the enemies are about to win, and then I just win instead. Die! I'm shooting 50 caliber rounds! Die! Jesus! I wonder what this looks like from their POV. Yo, this gameplay about to be so annoying. It's just... Let's go, boys. Wagwan.
This is not that good. It's really not that good, guys. That guy's making his life mission to me. Oh, it's too loud. It's too fucking loud. Jesus. Okay, I kinda want to turn vibration on and then put it down there, you know? The vibration on my controller. This is funny. Magic is a Juggernaut on top. I'll leave it in, and I'll Oh, it's because they think they're gonna win. But they don't know I got an MGB. Wait, I have to be careful, guys. I can't call on the MGB thing. What the fuck? Who are you? Okay, chat. I got a gun. I actually got a gun. Okay. I'm no law. Kill me. Now, boys.
I can call in the MGB, but I'm gonna wait till they're right about to win, and then I'm gonna call it in. Now you really think they're gonna win, chat? Actually, Tate, it's a 2-shot because it fires 2 shots. So that's why I'm gonna title this one the 2-shot because it fires 2 shots. So it's a little bit clickbait, but it's literally like a 2-shot gun, you know? It doesn't kill in 2 shots, but I'm just not gonna say 2-shot kill. I'm just gonna say 2-shot. Okay, chat. MGB time. They think they're gonna win, but nope. I pulled out a little surprise for them. Bro, I hope they turn on their mics and they're just so angry. I hope they're really fucking angry. They still think they're gonna win. They're like, oh, look at that. We won. We won. You got an MGB, but we still won. That's why you gotta play objective. But no, I'm gonna get the victory. I got the victory, boys. Oh my days. Y'all thought you were gonna win. Nope. 64-3. God damn. Yo, thank you for the YouTube gameplay. Yo, for the YouTube video, join my cock.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Clash of Clans, Lubina. Lubina. It's the one with Cbass with 1 S. Join my clan. We got about 40 members. And now let's go get this nuke. Lubina, hashtag, blah, blah, blah. Actually, just do Clash of Clans since people are not going to realize the reference. Because I'd say the other thing also. All your loadouts are goated. Hey, trying to. I'd love to hear that, man. Let's freaking go. Okay. We got to get this nuke, chat. We got to get this nuke. If you guys didn't know about this spot, this is where you piss off the enemies. You just go up here and boom. And then you even can lay down on this. Boom. That kind of pisses off people. Does your clan wear hoods? Hoods? Yo, what the fuck? Dude thinks I'm the KKK. Nah, dude, this is Clash of Clans. Move! Stop reloading in the middle of dying. Why is that your priority? Bro needs to get his priorities straight. Okay, we're just doing damage, chat. We're just doing some damage. And TUS didn't even get you, and so you killed me. That's why, chat, they want you to take off your shoes. Bro, where are these guys at? Where are these guys at? No, please. Bro, I finally find him and he's just on the ground. Snapping turtles are brutal. Yeah, dude. I watched a video of someone sticking their cock in one.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yo, the Akimbo Renetti, insanely good. Bro, get out of the plane. Guys, move. That's my teammate over there. Enemies are still in the plane. Dude, I don't like any of these enemies. They're so annoying. Honestly, I thought that was a pilot. I thought the captain was over. Well, Latin, what are you doing in these planes? Oh, that decoy bamboozled me. Oh, coolies. I'll give it to you after this game. Any reason you like streaming on YouTube over Twitch? I have a bigger audience on YouTube. And, you know, Twitch takes half my revenue. But I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow all day without being actually there. But you still should follow the Twitch because I'll maybe tune in. I hate when that happens, dude. You're like about to win the gunfight and then you just get busted on like that.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Get turned on, buddy. He couldn't handle the movement and the movement. Will you celebrate if you hit 100k? No, I'm not gonna celebrate. No, I'm just gonna move on, you know. Of course I'm gonna celebrate. Okay, I gotta run. I don't have any ammo. This is not good, boys. Please hop on Fortnite. That's so crazy, Latin, that you play it that much. But like, you know, props to you. I would probably play it a lot too if you know, I wasn't on the COD grind. Shit, that was a stupid play. That was a Panchito stupid play. And these guys are real. Chat, you guys didn't tell me to switch my streaks. You guys didn't tell me to switch the fucking streaks. What gun are you using? I'm using the SVA. SVA, SVA. You boys wanna... You guys wanna see something wild? Search up monkey with frog? No. No. Matt, no. We got kids in the stream. No. Okay, chat, we still are gonna get this nuke. Like, we're obviously better than all these enemies to where the nuke will be easy. I just need to find them. Like, they're so brain dead and slow that they don't even know how to move around the map. Okay, that was kind of me. I take that back. I take that back. Bro, how many guys are here? Oh my god, I found the whole enemy team. Are they still spawning back? Oh, they are still spawning over here.
We're taking Alpha.
Chat, if you use an SVA, it fires the first 2 shots faster, so you always got to hit the first 2 shots. Bro, that pole, that domination pole always screws me over too. Bro, this thing's crazy when you hit your shots. Insane. Rotation? Wait, roll the clip. Rotation? What does that mean? What does rotation mean? Yo, oh, Reese, should we go on the kick tonight? Or no? Should we say... No, we haven't got on the... Oh, whoa. I don't have any ammo. I can't call on this advanced UAV until I get my ammo. That was a close one, guys. That was a really close one. Tovin, I'll give you the SVA after this game. But Reese, should we go over to the kick when we go over to pubs of subs or nah? Or is that a bad idea? Bro, what is he doing? Oh, now we got ammo, chat. Now we got extra ammo. Or should just be a random guy taking a big detour over here. Oh, roll. Very soon. I just need to get 1 nuke, and it's a little bit easier if you guys don't join my game. Because you guys make the lobbies way easier or way more difficult, depending on who joins. And so I just need to get 1 more gameplay, and then we're good. Which right here is the nuke. Oh, yo, we're on the 14, guys. Oh, they're all spawning back here, too. This is good. This is good. What the fuck is that? I've never seen anyone use that thing. Is it shooting it's shooting down my stuff? Bro, that thing's OP. I've never seen anyone use that. Kick takes up 5% of the revenue. YouTube takes 30%, and then Twitch takes 50%. Unless you're in the Twitch Plus platform, I mean partnership. Like if you're like a Plus partner, then it doesn't take 20%. Which is why I want to stream on there, so then I can eventually get the Plus platform, and then basically whichever platform I want to go live on, you know, we're not having half our revenue stolen.
Objective Charlie secure.
Bro, I always run out of ammo and I hate it. $21? We're only on 21 and I'm out of ammo again. Ah! Shit! Sounds good, Reese. Bro, the hardest part about this nuke is just having ammo. I know I can win every gunfight, and I know I can outplay them. I just need ammo, and I need these guys. Okay, you know what, chat? Ogre 26 time. Oh, they're securing B? Okay, that's not a bad thing necessarily. Yo, this thing's kind of crazy, boys. Shit! Okay, guys, we're doing it. I need everybody to follow my kick. We're gonna be going live on kick pretty soon. You guys can join. Okay, I should probably do a couple pubs of subs before that, though. See, I feel like I'm scamming. Even though Latin basically did the whole bar, so it's okay. Same with connection. But, and I don't want to be a scammer. Guys, will we get this nuke? MGB! Let's go, boys. That was the most skillful, crazy nuke. That was just annoying nuke. That was so annoying, dude. Because I just want to run around and shoot them with this crazy god build I made. Things got no recoil. God damn. Kick is basically like Twitch, but they only take 5% of your revenue rather than, you know, all of it. And exactly, Flyby. Exactly, dude. Because, you know, fuck SB mem, right? Fuck the SB mem. Okay, we do have another Juggernaut thing. I don't want to use the Jug. What are they? Did they get new crayons? What is this? Oh, Reese, you like that? That was pretty fire, right? Bro, chat, this thing beams. Once you hit your shots, like the time to kill is insane with this gun. Fuck, move! It's just some people don't like it because they think it kills very slow, but it's because they don't realize they have to hit the first 2 shots because the first 2 shots fire faster. Oh, you know what? Reese, I gotta do some sniping with the longbow on meat sometime. Dude, that would like blow everyone's minds. I'm gonna do that next turn at the beginning. Hello?
We're losing Alpha. We control 2 objectives.
Let's go. We're on the 10. Carpet bomb. Oh, and chat on the kick. I can play the copyright music. Bro, if you do your tax, do you claim the donation made on the YouTube? Oh, Kira, everything. Government wants every little bit. Every tax I gotta pay. Ah, my nose is so itchy. I think I just gotta call in the nuke, boys. I think I just gotta call in the nuke because my nose is so itchy. Wait. Oh, no, if there's enemies in there. Shit, I gotta call it in. We don't have time. Oh, my days. Let's go, boys. Yo, Rat Runner, what's up, man? What's up, Rat Runner? Yo, chat. Massive shout out to my boy, QXD. Kieran, slaps. Oh, no, I take that shout out back. Juan, Reese, MD Velocity. Rat Boy, Stove G, Kieran, Latson, Lewis, Connection, Kayla. Let's go! Kieran, no. I can maybe do that if it's donated through PayPal, but if it's donated through YouTube, no, because YouTube has like a tax form and everything that they send me at the end. Oh, what happened? That's why you guys don't want to be... That's why you guys don't want to be laying on the floor. Dude, chat, that was so bad. I fucking chalked the trash talk. I messed up. Oh, Parker, when you're editing, just cut out all that, dude. Just cut out all of that.